Hello, angels. How are you guys? Okay, first of all, it is July 4th when I am recording this, but I really just felt so called to do a reading, and I've just been going with the flow with how I feel called. So here we are, really hoping the fireworks are not too much. But we are going to get into a 3 card spirit guided message for you guys here. Okay, so I do have 2 piles here. Go ahead and choose. We have pile 1 and pile 2 here. Okay, meditate on which pile you feel drawn to. If you clicked on this, you always clicked on this for a reason. There is a message here for you. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Again, this is pile 1, pile 2. I feel like I didn't clarify that. Pile 1 and pile 2. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, 3 cards spirit guided reading for pile 1 here. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to see what message the divine has for you here. That sage spray is super strong. Okay. For pile 1, 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Literally, the fireworks sound so loud right now, but I'm really hoping for the best. Preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. Okay. Okay, wow. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords. All right, 3 of Swords coming up here. It's a really pretty 3 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Make it closer so you guys can see that. And then we have the 10 of Cups coming out in the reverse here, okay? You can get so many messages from tarot. But whenever I see the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords in this reading is popping out to me the most, I think about integration, okay? And not positive integration with 3 of Swords upright here, okay? If you notice in this card, you do see that snake here. So there is a kundalini. You guys are going through a really, really intense healing time at this time. I'm literally hearing as I'm looking at this card, sitting with God. Okay, I am filming this. Okay, I take that as I know I did this, but that's a clarification from the divine. That thumbs up comes up. I'm filming this at my photo booth, but I am getting that there is this really deep healing time, a purging time you guys are going through, because with the 3 of Swords and then we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, this is definitely telling me that you guys were not shown love, care, and nurturing the way that you needed to, especially when you were a child. Okay, so this is giving some type of absence of family unit, okay, or just kind of really a very, very emotionally disconnected family here. I am picking up maybe like foster care, or like, again, just this energy of neglect to a degree, whether or not your parents meant to neglect you, okay? The survival mode. I'm also picking up a lot of trauma coming up. So from the very young, like toddler developmental ages, there was a lot of trauma. So now your body is holding on to a lot of PTSD. Now with this 9 of Pentacles though, I am talking to people who are extremely gifted, okay, with this 9 of Pentacles. Like, you guys, a part of your good karma in this life is to honestly be very, receive wealth, paid for your natural gifts here, okay, with this 9 of Pentacles, because you guys are extremely talented in something or multifaceted here. But I'm hearing there's at least one thing that you do that you will accumulate wealth for doing this, okay? Now as soon as I said that, there was like a trigger around that here, okay? There's a huge wound and insecurity around not belonging, okay? Because I feel like whatever happens in the household of trauma, this could be ancestral trauma too, okay? Some of you guys watching this could be, people of color, but it definitely ingrained this sense of like a lack of privilege, this sense here of on the outskirts, okay? Maybe there was something controversial about, your family here, okay? I'm hearing the news, or maybe some people knew about certain things, but from a very young age, even if you guys did express yourself, there was a wound around self-expression, because you kind of carried this kind of like shame. I'm literally seeing someone like going to school and it's like a news headline. So whether or not something was like in the news, Maybe they were like dark family secrets. Every family has their stuff, but this really made you guys feel extremely isolated. It made you feel extremely alone, and then maybe even sometimes like wanting to be alone. A lot of you guys have felt like a burden to people. Okay, there's this huge throat chakra wounding. So I'm picking up that you're in this time right now. All right, where spirit is, you're going through major purging and healing, and spirit is even pushing you guys towards healing tools. In my link in bio, I do have or in the description, the healing playlist that I send to my clients. So if you're interested in that, but because spirit is pushing you guys towards deep healing, you guys have really defined yourself a lot, even if you're a grown person, you don't live with your family anymore, as a family member, okay, or as like your family. Like, even if you guys are not living with your family, there's still that shadow. And maybe you've just kind of accepted, okay, there's always going to be that, but like, no, you are not able to take off your mask or step into your true self because you guys are holding on to a lot of shame about stuff that you didn't even do. Okay, so this is like a shame from, I'm getting a parental figure. This could be a father. I'm also picking up someone could have had, addictions and stuff like that. But like, you're carrying this shame, even if you're not physically with them. Some of you guys, you are still living at home. So it's like wounding you in a sense here. It's like every connection that you make, okay, whether it's like a friend or if you're meant to make new people. Some of you guys are really like in a environment that you don't even feel connected to people really that much, or like you're struggling with growth, you're struggling with like believing that you can shift into new experiences, completely a new life, which is exactly what spirit is trying to push you into with this Nine of Pentacles, a completely new life. But you're struggling with even believing that because you have defined yourself so much by this trauma, by this shame. And you guys know your story. This is in no way adding more shame to your plate because some of this is like extremely wounded, especially if something was done to you. Okay. But it's like you're carrying this sense here of like, I can't let anyone get too close. You're afraid of success in a way because I'm hearing things like, what if they look me up? What if they look up my family? Maybe you don't intentionally think this way. Some of you guys, you're struggling with being seen and heard in social media, but spirit is pushing you there. I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, and I'm hearing a lot of religious quotes, which is completely fine, but I'm hearing like fate. So you guys definitely were guided to go through a major spiritual awakening, and maybe there's a lot of prayer right now or connecting with fate because I'm hearing be rooted in God. Like, God is your ultimate parents, okay? God, source, the universe, whatever you want to say, but God, your spirit guides, like they are your ultimate, parents here. And regardless, this is not a like, although I believe in forgiveness, this is not what this reading is about, okay? But this reading is about knowing that you are your own person, and knowing that and believing that and embodying that is two different things. Because a lot of you guys, you're holding on to trauma, fears, trauma from the body, and you're very isolated, which is what spirit is purging from you with this Knight of Pentacles, to stand in your own ground and home and also reap your rewards and success, because you guys absolutely are worthy, deserving, and you're extremely like, this is a divine gift that you were given and a part of your good dharma. Okay, a lot of you guys right now, 3 rules, third house energy, Gemini energy, because I'm seeing the 3 of Swords here. I'm definitely picking up you are not yet connecting with the people that you're meant to connect with. There is an unfulfilled energy here. You absolutely are trying to, or you have been energetically or physically keeping yourself in a box here. Okay, some of you guys are like homebodies, or you're going to places, you're around people, situations. Like, I'm hearing the song Here by Alicia Cara that you don't even really feel connected to, okay? And a lot of you right now, it's like, it's a mental state first. I'm really hearing you guys need reprogramming, self-concept work. Subliminals could really help you, okay, for real, because there's a lot of mental energy, because this is more of a mental prison. That's really what's happening here, honestly and truly, more than anything. And a lot of you guys, honestly and truly, you are seeing a lot of illusions. There could be a bit of dysmorphia. There could be a bit of like, you're seeing the world in a very, very limited way. And maybe you feel like certain opportunities, or you're like in this state of like waiting for the divine. But like, I'm telling you right now, if you were to commit to yourself, and in no way, I fully understand trauma and PTSD, I'm just telling you, but if you were to commit to yourself, you would live a completely different life. Like, a lot of you guys, you're still, again, holding on to environments, or you're just not connecting to anyone, but that's not what's supposed to happen. Some of you guys feel like, oh, you're supposed to be alone, or I'm not supposed to have friends. No, you're supposed to be in very affluent spaces, or spaces that really connect with this gift that you have. These gifts here connect with this sense of like adventure here, okay? This sense of intellect, the sense of wisdom, the sense of abundance. So right now, this healing journey that you're going through is to get you to realize here, okay, that your path is meant to be completely different, okay, than what you saw growing up here. That you have the keys to a very, very abundant, fruitful life, that you will even like, again, we're not going to go so deep. I talked a lot about the family, but I'm not going to go so deep into the family unit, because I don't think your spirit guides want to put so much attention to your parents in this way right now. It really is supposed to be about you. Like, this journey is leading you back to yourself. That will come later, whatever clarity and downloads about them. But for you, I'm just picking up a lot of soul family from people from like all over the world. Some of you guys have soul family of like wealthy people. And I'm also hearing like not every connection that you make, you know, a part of the settling energy needs to be a trauma bond. And that's something that took me a very long time to realize, because I used to only want to like feel like I could only connect with people that like grew up a certain way that I could, you know, did and stuff like that. And Spirit is like, no, like not every connection, because some of the connections that's your soul family are people that literally, there's this huge distracting car right now. So you guys could, okay, I take everything as a sign, and I'm going to keep that in the video. Okay, it just stopped literally as I said that. You guys could be dealing with a lot of distractions and noise as well too right now, but your guides are guiding you and fighting for you on the other side. You will step into this Nine of Pentacles. Like, you will step into this Nine of Pentacles. You will receive and connect with the people in the spaces that you're meant to connect with. Because some of you guys, like, again, not every person that's in your soul tribe necessarily needs to have the same storyline as you. And I think this is something Spirit is really purging out this shame body, these solar plexus blockages with the third chakra here, and the throat chakra as well, but specifically a lot of solar plexus work is needed here, because you're not going to be able to really see your life and make decisions for your life if you're still just holding on to like this trauma being the deciding factor of your life. So it's like, you're not going to be able to see a door open for you and step into the rooms and connect with people, okay? Because maybe you're thinking like, oh my God, I came from this, or, you know, this is poverty consciousness or whatever it is. And this person's like wealthy, or this person's like, let's say it's like a celebrity or whatever, like they won't understand. But, you know, maybe they may not fully understand. That doesn't mean they can't be a listening ear. And that doesn't mean that they won't be able to connect with you in a completely other way that gives you so much joy and fulfillment. I feel like Spirit is just saying your life is not supposed to be this darkness, and like healing also comes in many different forms. Okay, healing doesn't have to mean healing in a dark room, okay, your whole entire life. Healing can actually be learning how to have fun again. Healing can actually be learning balance and how to let down your guard, be learning how to socialize, be learning how to just like, you know, take a risk and be spontaneous and take a trip, you know. So that's what Spirit is really saying for you guys here, okay? They're really guiding you here to step into the level of affluence and magnetism and joy and community, whatever communities that you're, you know, meant to have in your soul contract and your higher contract in this life here. Yeah, and recognize like, just because you grew up a certain way, or just because like whatever trauma, even if your past was like yesterday or this morning, that doesn't have to be your whole life. And also love, unconditional love, soul love comes in many different shapes, forms, bank accounts, you know, and also learning to receive. Again, if you do not let go of that trauma, if you don't really deeply heal and get into that, it's going to block you from living, because you're going to already walk in so many rooms and walk around life with just assumptions. Oh, I feel like they won't like me, or just being super triggered by things your whole entire life. And a lot of times, like what I had to learn, a lot of people aren't even thinking that, like, especially if they're meeting you for the first time, like your thoughts are really loud, but they're not even thinking that. That's what I'm hearing. So I definitely pick up like you guys are meant to connect with some wealthy people, and I feel like Spirit, I'm hearing by the end of the year is really pushing you into that to recognize like you can connect with people no matter who it is. Okay, so and a lot of you guys think that you're really introverted and you're not. Like you're literally not. You are extroverted. Okay, so you will. Spirit is making sure that you step into this abundance. Okay, all right, you guys. Sending you guys so much love, and see you next time. Okay, let's go ahead here. Thank you. Okay, pile 222. Let's go ahead and get into your 3 cards and see what Spirit is talking about for you guys today here. I just heard the month of May. The month of May, is that a song lyrics? Like the month of May or something? Okay. Alright, so we have the Dead card coming out, transformation. Ooh. Transformation energy. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, and then we have the Empress. Okay. Springtime. For fertile grounds, fertility. Okay, wow. Okay, whoa. This energy just went very, very deep. All right, so we have, I don't know if you can say certain things on YouTube, but the transformation card coming up here first. Look how pretty. 10 of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Empress coming out here. Butterflies definitely could be a sign for you guys. Snakes as well, because of shedding skin. Now, this collective, I'm just going to get straight into it because this is a deep reading. You guys have literally cheated debt. You've literally done it. Okay, some of you guys had a near-death experience. Okay, some of you guys have had multiple. Your path was not easy. Some of you guys, you've struggled with addiction, or you've struggled with, I should have said trigger warning in the beginning, but you've struggled with like someone around you who was very, very chaotic here, okay, and it caused a lot of fear ingrained into you here. You got away from a situation here. Some of you guys, this could be depression as well. You know, it could be yourself. It could be things, trigger warning, self-inflicted stuff. Or you could be going through this type of time, but I'm telling you right now, is like your reading is actually very, very straightforward. It's not that I'm trying to rush it, but I do just I feel like this collective in general, Spirit is not guiding me to give you a very long drawn out reading, because your journey, I could still feel the sensitivity around it. There's a lot of stress right now, and I definitely do feel like this pile, you guys struggle with depression, and I have a lot of sympathy for the compassion and very much understanding. So I don't feel like you guys need something long drawn out. I feel like you came to this because you need something straight to the point. And it's almost like a message I'm hearing Spirit is going to give you in different forms, that everything is going to be okay. This is that everything's going to be more than okay. You guys will not only rise from this situation, but you are, yes, you're going through a rebirth, but you will literally live the life in your manifestations with this Empress. You are going to live in a manifested reality. Okay, I literally just like squeaked. I feel like a bird call just came out of me. But you will literally live a life that's so beautiful that looks like a Pinterest board. You guys are the testimony pile. The testimonials. You guys are the pile that tells people life is worth it. Keep going. You guys are the pile that will make those TikToks, that will, or you know, YouTubes or content. I'm hearing content, so social media here, but you guys are the pile, because especially if this was like a multiple cycle thing of pain and trials and tribulations, when I say you are going to transform into your ideal sense of self, and I'm hearing ideal, when I say you're going to step and live in your manifested reality. Okay, some of you guys could be very, very spiritual as well. Maybe you do readings yourself. You have cards, or you're just like really into spirituality or faith, whatever it is. But when I tell you that your life is going to be the blueprint of faith. It's going to be the living image of it. A lot of you guys have a lot of stories to tell. You're going to be guided to write a book here, okay? Share your stories in many capacities. But like all I heard was like the blueprint, the living proof of it, not just preaching it, but the living proof of a manifested, very abundant, blessed reality here. Some of you guys, you had a meeting with God or Jesus or someone, okay? It could be a deity. Someone came to, could be a loved one on the other side, okay? I'm hearing it's not your time yet. I'm hearing it's not your time yet. So someone needs to hear that. I'm picking up, wow. It's not your time yet. You guys are really just going to live a life where you genuinely live in so much gratitude. There's this light, like literally, like you're wearing white. You're just gonna live in the most angelic vibration. This shift that you're gonna have, even if you guys haven't had this yet, you're going to have. And it may not be the first time. I'm telling you, I feel like your crown and your psychic abilities are going to enhance so much, especially around motherhood for many of you guys too. Okay, there could have been a motherhood incident here that really shook you guys up as well, or something around that here, but you guys are walking prophets. And you're going to be living in abundance. I don't know how else to say this, but this is like the earth angels that like really have gotten it down to a T. Some of you guys could get really into manifesting on a literal sense, okay? Like maybe get into like manifestation guru or become a manifestation guru. Okay, I'm seeing literally Joe Dispenza. Like this is a Joe Dispenza energy. This is a Bashar energy. But either way, whether or not you guys realize it, you're a channel and you've stepped out of a very dark, like you literally have gone to hell and back, and you are learning to conquer. Some of you guys have had to conquer many addictions or many forms of darkness, but like some of the biggest fears, but you've conquered it. And you have a staying power like no other. And this rise is not a joke, because it's like there's no will for vengeance. There's no anger. There's just like forgiveness. Like you are literally going to be in the vibration of God, which is why I'm feeling very strongly, if this has not happened yet, you will have some type of God, serious, direct God, universe, spirit guide, spiritual, astral. This could be plant medicine too. Encounter something that will be so life-changing and awakening, and your vibration is just going to be this light, just light. And people will feel that, and you are just gonna, some of you guys might literally decide to just serve as a channel, serve as a medium, or serve as something like that, or just like this vibration. And genuine, because there are some people like this that are just like, I see a lot of laughter, I see a lot of smiling, I see a lot of happiness. I think you guys are just gonna live out the rest of your days as just like happy, jokeful souls. Like when I say this is like a complete flip of the script, where some of you guys were really dark, you struggled with faith, but like this divine connection, this awakening, the way a miracle will happen for you, or miracles. And once you step into the first miracle and you become or recognize that you are a miracle yourself, and start living life as a miracle worker, in a sense, a manifester, okay, living life as the prophet, the God within, you're just going to continue to see miracles. So you're really going to be the living definition of everything really does work out, okay, in your favor. So this is gorgeous energy, okay? Some of you guys really are meant to have children and birth very spiritually high IQ children as well too, a spiritual union here. But this is in a twin flame union too. Some of you guys are going to be a blueprint for that as well too. But that's beautiful, okay? I always meant to do a reading for a reason, but I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope this helped, and I wish you the best on your soul journey. Bye guys.